The real tea is it ain't no strategy. Let's talk about how I've been able to grow on YouTube. Honestly, the real tea is it ain't no strategy. It ain't no rhyme or reason. I think some of this is just a matter of what your community likes. And then also some of this is about how your content gains traction. I'm going to say that YouTube Shorts is equivalent to the way that TikTok pushes out your content. I feel like in both instances, you create the content and it pushes it out to that small subsection. And as they engage, then it pushes it out to more people, because the most random videos on YouTube Reels get all of the traction. The problem with YouTube Reels is you are able to attract the following with them, but you might not be able to retain the following with the shorts. It is the long form content. So it's the videos that's past 3 minutes that make all of the difference in how well you're able to retain engaged viewers. The real tea is working towards the creativity program on YouTube is very complex. I have 925 subscribers. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, but in addition to that 1,000 subscribers, you actually have to have 3,000 watch hours is for the basic level, which allows you, I think, to get some ads or something like that. 4,000 watch hours is where you get paid for the people when they watch your videos. Obviously, that's the goal, right? My biggest challenge now is watch hours. Right now, I got 396 watch hours. And it is within a certain amount of time. And so this is where I struggle, because it's okay, create the longer form content. It is hard to get people to sit online and watch long form content. Now, when I was yapping away on YouTube, and when I was doing Shein hauls and all the other things on a more consistent basis, I was able to maintain a certain level of traction. But even with YouTube videos, I always got lucky. It was one Shein haul, it was one clothing haul, or it was one get ready with me, or it was one product review from a makeup standpoint that really got the ball rolling. And so what I think I'm going to have to do is probably get back into makeup reviews, which I already do makeup content. I just don't always post it on YouTube. So the other thing about YouTube is I repurpose all my other content from other platforms on YouTube. So because I like to yap away on TikTok, I post all them yapping videos on YouTube. And to be honest with you, sometimes they actually get decent traction. And a lot of the times they are longer than 3 minutes because I've been running my mouth for so long. So do what you can in that category. Now, the one thing that I will say is that I also feel like my topics of interest have shifted, and I've kind of molded my areas of focus a little bit better than I did back in the day when I first started on YouTube. And I feel like back then I was able to get the views, but I wasn't able to keep the subscribers. And it's just so interesting to me now that I am getting the subscribers at a very rapid speed. I can get 50, 60 subscribers in 28 days. And if you know anything about YouTube, you know that that is a major accomplishment. But I am definitely struggling with retaining the audience on the long form content watch hour side. And there's this whole concept where you can use all these different tools, and it helps you to optimize the title, optimize with tags, optimize the hashtags, optimize the thumbnail, all of the things that you can do. Now, I'm gonna be honest, do I feel like my thumbnail's really hitting like that? No. So that's one of the things on my list, because maybe y'all not even watching the videos because the thumbnails ain't really attracting y'all attention. As you can see, the thought process of how to truly optimize your YouTube to effectively position your videos in front of the audience that will actually watch it, enjoy it, and stay for an extended period of time to complete it is hard as all get out. And the other thing that I'm going to throw out here is a lot of people on YouTube that are trying to tell you how to get these watch hours. And I'm getting mixed reviews about it. Some people are saying that really is illegal in the YouTube world of things. That can get you flagged. That may not get you the hours that you need. And so, okay, cool. Now there are people that are saying cut YouTube on the TV and let it run while you're working on mute. And then let it run a playlist so you get all the watch hours. I see the point in that. Maybe I'm going to start doing that on my iPad because I'm sitting in here. And maybe I can even do it on my work computer because, again, I'm sitting here. But the other side of all of this is like the tips and tricks are great, but I think that a part of me wants to do it organically, the right way, because I'm that girl and because I'm attracting the audience and I'm retaining them. I want to get it the right way because even if I do all those tips, I got to do that to keep the monetization option available for me too. And so I'm just trying to get to a place where I've established a rapport with my YouTube audience. I feel like my TikTok audience and my Facebook audience, I feel like they know me a little bit. They understand who I am. They enjoy me. I don't know if YouTube enjoys me like that. And again, it's probably an algorithm thing because long form content wise, I haven't been on here yapping that much. And when I do yap, I feel like I spend 10 minutes of my day to record these videos and y'all don't even stay to watch them. Like, what's up with that? And then there's all this data out here that says if you want to increase your watch hours, your videos got to be 8 to 10 minutes. So y'all gonna sit here and yap with me for 8 to 10 minutes because I'm trying to make sure that I increase my subscriber count, increase my watch hours, able to obtain monetization, full monetization on the YouTube platform, and also establish and maintain an engaged community with my subscribers on YouTube and even with the people who ain't subscribed to my channel. I want people to be like, oh yeah, and Jessica's Corner ain't posted a video yet. The same way that y'all be looking for y'all favorite YouTubers, me too. Now, I also feel like y'all might, this is the thing. I feel like the stuff that I don't necessarily lean into could probably be really good for me on here. I think mom content does really well on there. But my problem with mom content is I could focus on one thing. I'm on a routine or what we do on the weekends or nighttime routines, that kind of stuff. But what I cannot do is show y'all my entire day. I can focus on one activity because what ends up happening is I get so exhausted with navigating the baby and the recording that something is not going to happen and then it's incomplete, and that's why y'all don't get that. But you know what? Light bulb just came on. Nighttime routine. About to be some content because we're going to talk about how I care for her skin with eczema, because that's another thing. I came on here and I talked about eczema and I never talked about it again. So that's actually 2 videos. How I treat my baby's eczema and then what our nighttime routine looks like, because it is pretty repetitive. She is starting to learn a routine, and it's nighttime routines for routine driven kids, because that's a different thing. I just gave y'all 3 video ideas. And so this is my point. Content creation is simplistic when you always got something going on or you have routines that you stick to. But the problem for me is, do y'all want to see that every day? Because my real issue with all of that is, okay, so yeah, I can sit here and I can do that, but I got to do that every week. Y'all want to see that every week. Like, that's a thing. Then I started to do content like recording with the DJI, highlighting features and functionalities, things that you can do with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I feel like that content was decent. I feel like the people who liked it, but I don't think I care to focus on the camera. I think it is easier for me to focus on something like my iPad, because I feel like the iPad is universal in functionality, and it's one of those things where everybody might not get a DJI, but I do understand that the DJI is specific to a certain audience. So everything is about understanding the audience. This is why I'm having this chat with y'all. A lot of content creation processes is about understanding who your target audience is and how to reach them. And I'm not saying that people don't watch YouTube, because I think that people come to YouTube in the same way that I do. I come on YouTube to learn new growth strategies across all social media platforms. I come on YouTube to identify which color makeup foundation I need to use to get reviews about certain products. I also come on here to kind of understand how people maintain certain routines. I come on here to learn new techniques with my hair. I come on here to sometimes just get some background noise while I'm working and learn something new. Or maybe just watch something because I just want to see what somebody is up to. It's very simplistic. It's not necessarily something that's complex. It's just a matter of finding your groove. And so if you're really trying to grow on YouTube, I'm going to give you the unpopular opinion. Try it all and see what works. And once you do that, I promise that at some point in there, the analytics will tell you the best case scenario. The analytics will tell you which exit to get off on. And then you'll be able to venture down the growth avenue for your channel, for your platform, for your audience, for your brand, and for your areas of focus. It's very important that you consider all of those things when you are trying to venture down uncharted territory of growing your YouTube channel with this current algorithm. Now, if you enjoy these chatty conversations like this with somebody who keeping it real with you as they attempt to grow their following across different platforms, then of course, hit that subscribe button because I'm about to have some more of these yapping sessions coming soon. And we could talk about all the things that you would like. If you have any questions about what I might have done specifically or things that I've tried and how it worked for me and how I tweaked it and how I optimized it, then yeah, get in the comments. Let's talk about it. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of In Jessica's Corner with me, Jessica, and hopefully you will come back to take a seat while we chat. Bye.